What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. I'm doing pretty great because I've been wanting to do this video for the longest time and today's the freaking day. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be testing out Charlotte Tilbury makeup. I've barely tried out anything from Charlotte Tilbury, which I feel like that's quite a big thing to say considering it's literally my job to try out makeup brands. But yeah, the only things I've ever really tried out from Charlotte Tilbury is the lip liners, specifically this one, so one lip liner. I've tried out a few of her lipsticks, these brow gels here. I had a face palette that had like a couple of eyeshadows and then like a bronzer and a highlighter. And I think that might be it. But today I have a big old box just filled to the brim of Charlotte Tilbury stuff. Some things I picked up myself over time, some things I was very kindly sent recently. But yeah, I got like a little bit of everything. I got skincare, I got the magic cream, which is like, if that doesn't make me look like a supermodel after the first application, then I want a refund. But yeah, I'm really stoked about this. I just want to chuck some bougie shit on my face and make myself look a lot better. So if you guys want to watch me do that, and if you want to hear my thoughts on Charlotte Tilbury makeup, please stay tuned. I don't know why I do this. It's like I get really awkward on my own videos, like, okay, just do the sweep thing. I'm gonna try and be a little bit more sophisticated today, I think. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I have the magic cream. I've got like a little mini sample here. I think I got this in a advent calendar once. All I know is this stuff, the full size, is very expensive, but it's supposed to be really, really good. Okay. It just smells kind of standard, to be honest. It just smells like a face cream. I'm gonna dig my claw in there and whack some of that on my face. Instant turnaround moisturizer. Okay, I want to do, like, I do want an instant turnaround. I literally want to look like freaking Madison Beer by the time this is sunk into my skin. Oh shit. I look like a model. I look amazing. I mean, to be fair, it's a nice moisturizer. Obviously, these kind of things like take time for you to properly notice. My skin does look nice though. It looks very, very glowy. It's not really lightweight or anything. Like I can feel it on my skin, which I do personally like. I kind of like to feel a moisturizer or a primer on my skin before I put on foundation. But yeah, I will continue to use that and maybe let you guys know how I get on. But so far, so good. So now I have a few different base products. I've got the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. What is this? Can be used under, over, or instead of foundation. Okay, so then I've also got the Unisex Healthy Glow All Year Hydrating Summer Tint Moisturizer. It says it gives you a natural healthy glow. Okay, so the next thing that I have is probably one of the things I'm most excited about. It is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. So I think this is like a foundation-y, kind of tinted-y sort of thing. Don't know, really. I got it in the shade light medium number 3. So like, I don't know if this gives any coverage or not, because I originally thought it was like a foundation, but then I've also seen people just like wearing it without any makeup. So I mean, it doesn't really look like much. It just looks really glowy. What are you? So it says you can apply it on top of foundation if you want extra coverage, or all over the face as a flawless filter. I'm putting it all over my face, okay? I'm gonna put it on like the high points, I think, and then I'll probably go in with like that tinted moisturizer, little chinner, and we'll go down the nose and then also a little bit here. Don't want to leave anything out, you know? So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Yeah, I'm really not sure if it gives like any kind of coverage. It says obviously though, if you put it over the top of foundation, it gives you more coverage. So it must have some kind of coverage in it. I mean, that does make my skin look hella glowy. Hello there. Yeah, I've literally seen so many people raving about this stuff. And to be fair, I was looking at it because I've got like a million mirrors around me. I was looking at it in this mirror and I was like, okay, my skin looks a bit better, but is it like, I think this stuff's maybe like £40 or something. Is it £40 better? But now I'm looking at how my skin looks on camera and it does look very kind of like filtered, smoothed out. It's like someone put like the retro cam filter on me. But like on camera, it does look very glowy and like, literally like I've got a filter on. I'm really kind of digging it. It's one of those products where it's like, do you need it? No. Like, does anyone really need a £40 highlighty, filtery thing? No. But do we also need foundation? Do we need concealer? 4 concealers in my case. Do I need 27 different highlighters on my face in one go? No. Do I want it? Yes. Do I want this? Yes, I like it. So now I'm gonna try out this Unisex Healthy Glow Summer Tint Moisturizer. I got it in, I don't know if it has a shade or not. Let's just crack it open. Okay, oh, I see. It's one of those ones that just kind of like change to your skin tone. Or in this case, okay, that's not my skin tone. That is so confusing. It's like, okay, I can't match my own skin tone, but like, that's your job. It's your job. Screw it, let's put it on. I'm gonna take some on the butt of the Beauty Blender. And I'm going to start off like around here. And I might have to do this with my fingers because of the kind of product that it is. Yeah, I'm not sure a sponge is the best way to go. So I'm going to apply it with my fingers because then I can just like break up all the little beads. Ooh, I love it. So yeah, just going to blend all of that out. Gotta say, all of this does feel really good on my skin. Like the moisturizer, the Hollywood Flawless stuff, this tinted moisturizer stuff. I feel very moist, but I like it. Hang on. Mirror's the wrong way. Okay, this isn't the perfect color for me. However, if I wear a really small amount and blend it out, it has really kind of like, okay, what is happening here? Oh God, like that's not my skin color. Let me blend that out here. I'm just going over it with a brush quickly just to make sure I haven't missed any bits. My skin does look pretty good though. Again, like, is this any better than, let's say, like the Garnier BB cream? I'm sure it's better for your skin. Like, I'm sure it's got a whole load of expensive ingredients in here, which makes it a lot more pricey, but as far as how things look like on the surface, it's all right. It's blended out fine. It's definitely not my skin color, but now that I have blended it out and because it is so sheer, it does look a lot better and my skin does look good. But would I say you need to like rush out and buy this? No, I definitely think I prefer the Hollywood filter. Okay, so we were being all natural there. Now it's time to add some coverage. I've got 2 different concealers. I've got the Retoucher Conceal and Treat Stick, and then I also have the Magic Away Liquid Concealer. So again, I think I've swatched this one. Yeah, I've swatched this one a couple of times, never really used it before. I think I swatched it in like a haul video or something, but let me see. Okay, I got way too much product out there, but I'm using the shade number 2 Fair. So I think I'm going to just do this, basically. Try and lighten up my jaw a bit, and I'm gonna do most of the concealing with the Magic Away stuff, I think. I'm just gonna kind of use this as like a highlighter, just to add a bit more some in. Go over that guy there. Okay, so let's see what this is like. I really want to create like a really, really freaking stinking flawless base because I feel like that's what Charlotte is all about. Like real looking skin, but also freaking flawless. That's the goal. So we have got some coverage because it is covering up a few of my spots. I'm just going to go over my nose here. So you can see it has covered up that quite well actually. So even though it's not like full on coverage, it does still kind of like even everything out. So now let's go in with this guy here. So I got it in the shades. Ooh, number 5 medium. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, very nice packaging. Very nice. I rate that. Oh my God. This is really nice. Did not know it had this on it, but this is really, really nice. Can I give you a little close up? Because I really appreciate it. Oh, let's just take a moment to appreciate that before I get it all covered in concealer. So I'm gonna roll it up. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm about to ruin you. I'm sorry, you look so cute and fuzzy. Nope. Oh God, I'm about to ruin it. Okay, this looks a little bit darker than the other one, but we're gonna make it work because we always do. So I'm gonna go under my eyes like that. Okay, I need to get some more out. There we go. Right, I'm gonna go under there. I guess I just like splat it like that maybe. I feel like once you kind of get it going, it'll be a lot easier and better. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna go just up here as well. And then over a few of these little blemishes there. Ding, ding, bonk, bonk. And then again, I just blend all of that out with my sponge. Okay, this seems to blend out really, really easily. It's a little bit more yellowy than I maybe should have gone, but that's okay. Ooh, okay, my skin actually looks really good. That looks really good. Like, that looks literally flawless. Look at that. Okay, now blend out this side. This base looks really, really good. So I want it to look like skin, but I also want there to be 12 layers of coverage on my face. Is that so hard? Blend all of that out around there. I really love how this base looks, and so I should because it's bloody expensive, but I really, really like that. So now move on to another product that I am so excited for. I've had like the Beauty Pie version of this. Apparently it's the same kind of product. I don't know, but yeah, I've tried out like the kind of dupe of it and I love it. So this is called the Hollywood Contour Wand and I got it in the shades fair to medium. This literally looks the same as the Beauty Pie one. So you twist it on and then you give it a squeeze. Oh. Look at it. Can you see it? Whee! There it is. And then I'm going to do a little bit like that. Oh, yes. like so. Good color, and then give it another little squeeze. And obviously don't forget to like turn it off once you are done with it, otherwise you might be squidging it all over your makeup bag. Make it there, and I'll go the tiniest bit under my chin just to get rid of that. And then also down the side of my nose there. Sorry, I know you probably can't see that too much, but I don't want to end up fully screwing up my nose. Do a couple around here as well. This stuff's fun. It's just like boop, boop, boop. I love it. I'm putting on too much now, but I love it. Okay, so switch that guy off and then blend that out. Ooh, blends out very quickly, which we love. I think the other one that I have is a bit more like warm toned. I say like poop toned. I don't say that, but I'm gonna now. This one is a little bit more reddy. So the color that I have is different from the Beauty Pie one, but the formula does seem very similar, and I love that stuff. Yeah, look, I've obviously had that on my forehead for a little while now, and it's just blending out like a dream. Okay, apart from that bit there where I got a spot on my head, but that's all right. We'll go over that in a sec. So then I'm just gonna blend that out just down my neck. Don't know why I did this much on my jaw, because now I'm just gonna look. Yep, that's exactly how I'm gonna look. And then I'm actually gonna go down my nose with that same brush that I was using before. I literally just picked it up because it was like the closest clean brush that I had next to me, but it's actually doing a pretty good job. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm actually gonna take a little bit more of the retoucher one and just go over any extra little bits there. I might even go down my eyes here, because obviously I used the other concealer under there, but I might do a little bit of like light reflecting. So I'm just gonna blend all of that out. Let's try this under my eyes now. Really happy with this so far. Oh, I'm just really liking this base. Yes. Okay, so now it's something that I'm excited about, but I'm also very nervous about. Of course, it's a powder. I always get nervous about putting powder on my face, but this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish. I've heard so much about this. People say that this is like their just ride or die powder. So I got it in the shade 2 medium, and it just looks like this. Nothing crazy. But yeah, apparently this literally just makes you look flawless. So I'm gonna do my usual and just blend out my under eyes. I'm gonna take some of that on a little brush. Come on, make me flawless. That looks good so far. I don't really like using pressed powders unless I'm doing like touch-ups, but actually this looks pretty good. It's not, like you don't have to really scrape at it to get any product off. It is actually quite like a loose pressed powder, if that makes sense. I do my usual, just like dust around my mouth, on my chin, which is where I sometimes find there to be a few problem areas, and up here. This is fully smoothing everything out though, I'm not gonna lie. This looks really good. It's looking a little bit slightly textured around here, but nothing too crazy. Like I always get a little bit of texture around there anyway, even with like my all-time favorite powders. It's like it's mattifying, but it's also doing something to my skin. It really is just kind of like smoothing everything out. But I don't really know what it's doing, but I like it. It's just like powdered me down, but without actually making me look powdery, you know? The only bit I'm not keen on is a little bit here on my chin, but other than that, looks good. Looks good. I'm really sorry. Your bank account's gonna hate me, but I just don't understand how my skin looks so good. Like, this isn't my usual thing, but I'm really enjoying it. Like, I've got enough coverage. I look glowy as shit. Very impressed. Like, thank God I like this stuff. Could you imagine, like, chucking hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth of product on my face and I don't like it? So now, just opening it up. I've wanted this for so long. So this is probably one of the most well-known Charlotte Tilbury products. It's the Film Star Bronze and Glow. So it looks like this. We've got a contouring powder and then a highlighter. I've just heard so much about this. Oh, that looks pretty. I'm not expecting it to be like the most blinding highlighter of my life, but that looks pretty. And then we've got the Sculpt shade here. So I'm gonna take some of that on a angle brush. And let's see what you got. Come on. Come on. I've just heard so many people say this is like the contouring powder. Actually, it's a lot more bronzy than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be super cool tone, but it's actually like enough for me to kind of bring up onto my cheeks. I will say, and I know I'm like literally my head couldn't be any further up this powder's ass right now, but I really like how it sounds so stupid, how it feels to like apply the powder on top. It's just gliding, but it's not like dry or dusty or overly matte. It just feels like nothing at all. No, seriously, it does just kind of like, just feel like nothing. And it doesn't look powdery on my skin at all. Like, this does not look like powder. Yeah, I'm just going to bring that up onto my cheeks a little bit more just to bronze me up a bit. And then also on my nose like that. And I'm also going to take a little bit on this fluffy brush here and just sculpt down the sides of my nose. Okay, I'm really enjoying this powder. I'm like putting it all over my entire face right now. Yes, I like that a lot. So now we're gonna go with the highlighter. So like I said, I'm not expecting this to be overly blinding. I know it's gonna be a little bit more subtle, but I still wanna like it. Let's try it. Oh, I'm just having a little moment here. It disappeared. And there it is. There it is. There it is. It is definitely a more subtle highlighter, but I feel like this is still not like a subtle highlighter. It's like, it's subtle for me. If you wear like really kind of out there makeup sometimes and you like metallic highlighters, this is a lot more subtle, but you can also see it does have a sheen. Like, it is still shimmery. It's not just like, oh, a natural sun-kissed glow. It's like, no, I still want sparkly stuff on my face. Yeah, again, that's really pretty. Like, that just looks, it just looks like wet on my skin. I think the thing that I'm liking most about all of this is that it doesn't look powdery. That's like my least favorite thing about makeup. I love doing makeup. I love it once I've got the powder on my skin, but I hate the process of like really powdering everything down. I just find it looks really cakey and unnatural. But all of this so far, it does just seem to kind of mesh into the skin. So I'm just going down my nose like that. Like, it doesn't seem to sit on top of the skin. It just like meshes in with it. I might even do a bit up here, you know? I might just do that. Yeah. Yeah, again, ding, 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 we have another winner. I know at this point, this just seems like an ad. It's not. Obviously, I did get gifted a few things, but I did also buy a lot of this with my own money. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out because I know this does seem very kind of like positive, and I'm just there like, oh my God, this is great. But no, this is actually really good. Like, it's expensive. Let's not lie here. It's stupidly expensive. However, I really like it. So now what the hell is this stuff here? So this is the Supermodel Body Visibly Slimmer, Shimmer, Shape, Hydrate and Glow. Can I just put this on my entire body? Like, do they sell this by the gallon? Let me just pop some up here. That's what we're looking like. I mean, I don't really know how this is supposed to make me look that much slimmer because it's just a little bit of shimmeriness, really. Can I not just like pour this all over my gut? Will that like give me abs or something? You know what, we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna put this on my chest here, and I'm going to slim down in front of your very eyes. I mean, it's giving me a nice little sheen, but I can't say it's changing my life here. Okay, and I'm gonna take these off because I wanna look cute. God, my skin looks really good. Look how freaking good my skin looks. Oh, I like this. Okay, so now move on to a few brow products. So like I said, I have these brow gels here. They're called the Legendary Brows Brow Gel. I have one in the shade Cara, which I think is like a black, and I also have a clear one. So used these before, and they're really nice. I wouldn't say they're like my all-time fave ever, but they're good. I prefer the tinted brow gel to the clear one because I do find it does a lot more for my brows. Like, the clear one's just kind of like, just doesn't seem to do anything like overly groundbreaking. Yeah, I'm just gonna brush those through. Then a product that I've never tried before is the brow lift. So this is the 3-way shape tool. Is this like that? I think you've got a pencil on one side. Obviously you've got a spoolie on the other, and I think you've got like a brow powder in here. Oh, is that a brow powder or is that a highlighter? Oh, it's like a highlighter. Oh, hello, okay. Well, let me just give it a little wiggle there. And I'm gonna pop that under my brow here. Pretty. I've seen something like this from MUA before where they have like a kind of brow powder in here as opposed to a highlighter. But yep, that looks quite pretty. Then I've got this little angle eyebrow pencil here, so I'm just gonna fill in a few little gaps. It's actually a lot more sheer than I thought it was gonna be. The color that I got, by the way, I don't think I said because I don't know. I actually have no idea what color this is. Not a clue. Couldn't tell you even if I tried. Yeah, no idea. Sorry lads, no idea what color that is. Yeah, I'm just going to tidy up my brows a little bit with that. I mean, again, this seems like it's working absolutely fine. I've got no issues with it. It's just, it's such a pricey product that I'm like, I don't mind spending more money on a good product if it's like crazy good. But I don't know, like, it's nice. I'm just not overly wowed by it. So now I'm just going to go back in with another one of the brow gels. This is the tinted one. So I'm just going to run that through my brows quickly. My brows are still so crispy from laminating them. Don't do it. My eyebrows are literally like frazzles right now. All right, so now before I go into my eyes, I'm just gonna do my lips quickly. So I'm gonna use this lip liner here. It is in the shade, and it's now covered in moisturizer. It's in the shade Iconic Nude, so it's called the Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner. I love this stuff, I genuinely do. It's so bloody good. I know everyone always used to use the shade Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is like a slightly pinky one, but I prefer this one here. So yeah, I'm just gonna overline my lips with that. It's just such a good nude. So like that. So then for lipstick, I have this guy here. It is the Kim KW lipstick. It's the Kissing Fallen from the Lipstick Tree Hot Lips lipstick. I don't really know what it's called. It says, apply kissing with a brush. No, I ain't gonna do it. Oh, so like this is the kind of lip color that's like for me. Because you guys know I always do some kind of little like ombre lip look. Darker lip liner, follow up with a lighter lipstick, boom. So let's see how light it is first. That's very light. I'm just gonna tap that on my lips. Oh, they smell so, so good. So I'm just tapping that on. That's so nude. It's actually almost like a little bit too nudey for me, but a very good lipstick would pop in right in the middle of my lip. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna add the tiniest little bit more lip liner. Nice. Okay, so now we'll move on to eyes. So I have a few different palettes. I think I want to try out this one here. It is called the Icon palette. So it looks like this. Lots of pretty colors. It's mostly shimmers though. So, I mean, I've also got this one here. It is the luxury palette, color-coded eyeshadows that looks like that. And this one here is called Copper Charge. Maybe I'll use like a combination of both of them and the bronzing powder. Yes. So this one here has 3 different shimmers and then 1 matte. I would like something a little bit less red though. Let me swatch this brown shade. They're all quite warm. Should I do something really kind of like smoky and like goldeny or something? I'm looking at this shade here as well. Is this a black? It's called Smoke. Let's have a swatch of that. Ooh, maybe I'll do something with that. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think. So first of all, I'm just going to blend all of that concealer on my lid, just with my sponge. And I'm gonna take this brush here and I'm gonna go in with this matte brown shade. These are super, super pigmented. So I'm just gonna sketch that into my crease there. I literally took the tiniest amount. Touch more, I'm literally like touching my brush on there. Add a little bit more, just keep adding as I sort of go along. I'm not really sure how dark I want to do this yet, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I then might actually go in with this palette because I'm actually kind of liking the slightly warmer tone on me right now. I'm just gonna see how different that is. So I'm gonna start by patting that on the outer corner. It's just slightly more red toned, I think. So I'm gonna warm that crease up. I'm not gonna go as high like onto the brow bone, but I am just like working it underneath there. Okay, that's actually really, really pretty. I don't normally like these kind of colours, but I'm feeling this. So I'm just gonna drag that out a touch. And then I'm dying to try this shade here. Let me just check what's in the other palette. Okay, and let me just have a couple of swatches here. Oh, that does look so pretty. Whoa. Okay, maybe we need to like take a minute and appreciate the shimmers. Let me try this green. And we'll do this blue as well. Because I'm not gonna do a blue or green eye look today because I've been doing them a lot recently. But I do wanna just give them a little chance. Oh, yes, you're so beautiful. You're really pretty. So now I think I'm going to try out this shade here. It's like a super champagne-y shade. And I'm going to pop that on a pencil brush, tap off the excess, and I'm going to go right on in the inner corner. Look at that. That is so pretty. Oh, my God. I might even dust a bit on my brow bone as well. Any excess on there? Just wiggle that on the old brows. Okay, ignore the very, very stained brush, but I'm now gonna take this bronzy shade here and just wiggle my brush in there and tap it on. And let's see what this shade here can do. So I'm just gonna slap that all over my lid for a moment. And then I'm gonna take this shade up here on the same brush. Oh, it's a lot more glittery than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, that's basically like a glitter. I probably should check that beforehand. Just gonna blend that in a touch. I'm actually gonna use my finger as well, because I feel like these might go on really, really foiled if I do. Oh, they do. They're a weird formula, but like in a good way. They're very kind of like, they're very thin, but super, super pigmented, and they're very kind of like almost foiled. Do you know what I really kind of want to do? I saw it here a second ago. Where have I put it? Okay, found it. I saw I had this earlier. Again, I think I got this from some kind of free gift or something, but it is the iconic liquid eye pencil in the shade Amber Moon. So it's just like it's like a little bit shimmery, a little bit kind of like metallic, but it's a really, really dark kind of sheeny color. So I think I might actually even, oh my God, I haven't done this in so long, do a little bit of tight lining and try not to put myself in the eye. Kind of tempted to even do like a bit of a fox eye kind of look as well. Shall we do it? Let's do it. So I'm just gonna flick out a little bit of liner here, and then I'll just work that around into my lash line, and then bring that ever so slightly down into my inner corner. Not much though, literally like the tiniest amount. Ooh, I like it. So yeah, I'm just wiggling that eyeliner like on in my lash line, and then a little flick. I'll like probably flick it out even more in a second. Do I want to put it on my lower lash line? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna leave it like that for a second. Yeah, I might add more to that in a minute. And by in a minute, I mean right now, because I need to clean this bit up. I'm fully loving this whole cat eye situation at the moment. Fox eye, whatever the hell it's called. Just want to kind of like just smudge that in a bit. I don't want it to be really, really there. Kind of like that. And I think I'm going to add just a tiny little touch of that first shade that I used again. And go really quite close to my lower lash line here. Like that. So not much at all. And then I'm going to go in with the contour shade from the Film Star Bronze and Glow thingy. And really just blend all of that out. So it's super subtle. Okay. So now for mascara, I have the Legendary Lashes Mascara. It says Volume 2. Is there a Volume 1? So packaging looks like this. And one looks like that. So again, I've heard a lot of good things about Charlotte Tilbury's mascaras. So this better be good. Just saying. Right from the get-go, I've noticed that it is picking up my lashes very, very easily. So I'm just going to focus this mostly on the outer corner of my lashes to kind of create a little swoop. It's actually a lot more kind of clumpy than I thought it was going to be, which I wasn't really expecting for this eye look, but day to day, like this is 100% my kind of thing. I feel like this is definitely one of those mascaras that will get better in a few weeks' time. Like once you've had it open for a couple of weeks, it will dry out and just get, I don't know, a little bit easier to use. It's not difficult to use at all. I just feel like, just an observation, it'll probably get better. But no, that's nice. Reminds me a lot of the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, actually. Okay. Yeah, boy. So now I think I am just going to add a little bit more liner. I'm going to do it in my waterline. I never, ever, ever do this because I feel like it makes my eyes look really teeny tiny and small, but I'm rolling with it. Let's get this right in there if it wants to work. It's taking a minute here. Just kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, literally look at the difference between that. Like, bold eyeball. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I'm feeling very good about this makeup look. Feeling very good about it. All right, guys, I'm just gonna go and do the other eye off camera, and then I'll check back with you guys with my final thoughts, and then we'll see how this stuff wears. Ooh, I love it. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. I am very happy with how it's all turned out. I'm really, really liking the whole fox eye makeup look. I really love how all of this looks, to be honest. The thing that I'm most stoked about is my skin. It just looks really kind of like my skin, but a bit better and, well, a lot better, and just like healthy and glowy, not sweaty, not oily. Just, yeah, skin-like. I'm into it. So it's currently just gone 4 in the afternoon, so I did get started a little bit later on today with filming. So what I'm going to do is just do my usual, wear it for a certain amount of time. I'll try and wear it as long as I can, but obviously it is a little bit later in the day now. But yeah, I'll do a little cutaway to show you guys how it's all looking now after it's just been freshly applied. And then I will see you guys in a second, and we'll see how it looks a little bit later. Okay, so scrap whatever I last said because my dumbass managed to lose all the rest of the footage for this video, but luckily it was only just the outro. So I do actually have footage of what my makeup looked like after around about 7 hours of wearing it. So I will just put that on screen now. I think it looks great, to be quite honest with you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of this makeup look. Let me know if you've tried out any other Charlotte Tilbury products that you think I would like. I'm definitely going to be picking up the bronzer very, very soon. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.